Stay tuned for the best of the Filmmakers show next, right here on Cablevision Channel 20.
First stop today is with Mr. John Proto. He is the executive chairman of the Shoreline Trolley Museum located here in East Haven, Connecticut. John, thank you for inviting us today. Can you tell us a little bit about the museum first before we go on the tours? Hint, hint, trolley cars.
You're going to go on a tour, and thanks for coming by.
Thank you.
So what you're going to do today is you're going to be on the oldest continuously operated suburban trolley line in the country.
Nice.
This trolley line connected the city of New Haven with the shoreline and opened way back in 1900, July 31st to be exact. March 1947, trolley service stopped along this line into New Haven, and the following day it was deeded over to us. So we've been running trolleys continuously on this line.
So this here, which we're going to be going on, was actually a regular run at one point, taking people from point A to point B.
It was not only a regular run, it was a really busy run, especially in the summer. A lot of beaches. It's how people got to beaches. It's how people got to the amusement parks. And it was a commuter line during the week. People went from Brantford and Guilford into New Haven to go to work.
What an exciting trip this is going to be. And notice I use all those buzzwords: trip, exciting, all that good stuff. So, first we've stopped with Mr. Proto here. And the second stop is going to be inside to take a look at the Sprague Station. And before we get in there, what about that Sprague Station?
Sprague Station, Frank Sprague is really the inventor of the electric traction motor.
Oh, wow.
And he also invented the elevator motor, which, I mean, people really use a lot. Whether or not you live in if you live in New York, you're going to use a traction motor every time you get on a subway.
True.
But if you're anywhere in the world, you're going to use an elevator motor. So he refined DC electricity so that it wasn't a jerky start and a stop. This building was named after him. It was erected in 1959. His widow donated the money to have the building built, and it's a replica of an old time trolley station.
What you did?
Yeah.
Hey, you look like King Kong back there. What's going on? What do you think of this so far?
Really interesting. So, great, you could be a tour guide.
Wait, look, babe, they have buses in here.
Oh, my hubby's favorite. So, the young man told me ring up a fare by pulling the cord. All right, Huh?
I'm pulling.
Oh, you gotta do it. I don't have the strength. Oh, there we go. And then...
Counted it.
Yep. You would love this right home, right? I know, right up your alley.
It's huge. You run that through our backyard.
Yes, I know.
It's really big. That's about 4 feet wide. It's an eighth of a size trolley. One of these size models may have been craftsman with the Vernon Street shops of Hartford, New Jersey Railway in 1902. The model is exquisitely detailed in the individual floor slats, red plush seat, lighting plush figures, glass globes, fully detailed ceiling panels, luggage racks, related hardware throughout the fully designed running gear. It was originally painted maroon and gold in the colors of the HSR. If the Connecticut company take over, the model was kept true light by colors. The full-size car was built in 1900, and it was scrapped in 1921.
Interesting.
It is absolutely beautiful and big, too. I mean, that's really big. It's G.I. Joe size.
Yeah. And there we go.
Show me it. So this is car number 865. It's a double truck wood suburban car. It was built in 1905 by the Watson Manufacturing Company in Springfield, Massachusetts. It's got an interesting history. Car 865 was built specifically for the expansion of the suburban line in New Haven. The narrow doors and high straps were not suitable for city use. slowing the entrance and exit of passengers. Of course, it was too thin. But the car could travel at high speed, reserve track throughout the countryside. And as a suburban car, it's capable of carrying passengers over longer distances. The car had overhead baggage racks that were provided so the baggage could be slowly stowed. After new cars were placed on the suburban lines, it was used for rush hour service in New Haven until 1947. It's since been restored back to its original late-era operating appearances. The car is 41 feet long. Its weight is 23 tons. Top speed 50 miles an hour. The trucks were standard O-gauge 50. You get a chance to ride now. Enjoy.
All right, guys, come on, let's take a ride.
Mr. Please remain seated while the car is in motion. Keep your hands inside the car and no smoking in the cars or the car barns.
So, I mean, there were whole TB hospitals. There were whole TB hospitals.
Tell you it doesn't hurt.
What's the public note that made birth
Controller is difficult on this.
antibiotics?
That went on easily now.
They were talking about screening.
Now we do a brake check.
You enjoy driving a trolley car?
Oh, I enjoy it. It's great. Running is relatively easy. Stopping them is a more difficult operation. The line is awfully pretty at this time of year, with all the trees in their fall colors. And you can get the most beautiful sunset if you catch it right.
Well, there used to be a network of trolley here go all around Haven without before the interstate highway system, there used to be traffic, public transportation, and others.
One thing, you're supposed to coast over switches. Let me see if it's on.
We can talk.
The treatment I was on was the most aggressive.
Yeah, Paul's opening.
Well, John, I had a great ride. And by the way, if people wanted to get in touch with you or come here, well, how would we do that?
So our phone number is 203-467-6927. Best way to get us is always visiting our website, shorelinetrolley.org.
What did you learn today, Parisi?
Well, I could tell you that the track is 4 feet 8.5 inches wide, and that's American standard gauge, unless, of course, it's a narrow gauge train like maybe 3 feet or whatever. And did you know BART trains in San Francisco run on 5-foot rail, inner rail to inner rail? I bet you didn't know that. You're going to get tested, guys. So with that, from my lovely and I, thanks for watching us. We'll see you next week on
The best of the Filmmakers show.